Hi, this is Milan of So Natural Wellness. So in this particular series, we're talking about what to eat after a late night meeting. This is an excellent subject because a lot of times when you come home, maybe you're hungry, and the first thing you have the tendency to do is just grab whatever in the refrigerator or grab something in the cabinet, but not without giving it a lot of thought to what you're actually putting into your body. And this is really counterproductive if you're trying to live a healthy lifestyle or you're trying to lose weight, because if you're only just grabbing whatever you can to put into your body and you're not really paying attention, you can eat the wrong things in it and it'll make you gain weight rather than lose weight. So this is what I suggest. Steer clear away from combining a lot of different types of food. And if you've seen my webinar, which I'll include the link, my webinar, excuse me, only on live TV will that actually happen. I apologize. So on my webinar, you will learn what exactly is food combining and what is appropriate to combine when it comes to eating. So you want to make sure that you're not improperly combining certain foods, because if you're improperly combining certain foods, what happens is they will give you gas late at night, and that's the last thing you want, is for your stomach to be gassy when you're trying to actually go to sleep, right? Or to wake up in a gassy room. So you definitely want to make sure that you're combining the right foods. And the second thing you want to make sure that you're doing is eating foods that your body can digest very quickly. So anything like fruits, any fruit, your body digests it within about 30 to 40 minutes. And even if you do wake up in the middle of the night, you won't be hungry. You'll be satiated because your stomach will allow the right amount of glucose to go through your body, so your insulin levels will not be spiking more than it should, as if you had like a donut. So you're fine because you're in the bed anyway. Even if it spikes, it's okay because you're asleep, but it won't spike that much because it is a natural sugar. So what I'm having, what I would normally have, and I always try to make sure these are pre-prepped in advance, and it doesn't take a lot of time if you have a food processor in your house. So I love dates, and dates are very, very nice to have around because number one, they have just as much potassium as a banana. So what I usually do is, with my food processor, I put in about maybe a handful of dates with some coconut flakes. So I usually try to keep both in the house. I always have dates because it's one of my go-to snack foods, and I usually have coconut flakes just in case I choose to do something with it. I can always toast it, give it a little bit of color. So I just put the two and maybe like half a handful of the coconut flakes in my food processor, and I just process it until it started to clump. And then it only takes less than 5 minutes because all of that noise, you just hate that late at night, right? So once you do it, you can just easily roll up your dates into like a circular motion and put some coconut flakes in your hand. So I know they're inside, but you're also going to put it in your hand and just do this. So actually you have these little date snacks. So that's what I usually do, and 2 of these would be perfect for me before I go to bed. And then I may have some tea, chamomile tea, to just relax my body so I can sleep well. So that's it. So when you're having a late night meeting, just make sure that you're not eating foods that will actually sit too long in your digestive system. And if you're at a late night meeting where it requires you to be eating, then when you come home, or when you're at dinner, before you come home, just make sure that you're eating foods, once again, that are properly combined. And if once you come home, since you've already eaten, there's no reason for you to eat again. But what you may want to do is either have some chamomile tea, a nice relaxing tea, something that will really allow your body to distress and ease you into a nice, beautiful sleep, or drink some water. And if you don't like water for whatever reason, maybe put some slices of cucumber in it, or slices of lemon in it, something that would allow your body to hydrate overnight, because when you're sleeping, you wake up in the morning basically dehydrated. So you really want to make sure that you stay hydrated overnight. And this one way that you can do it by drinking the right things before you go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And if you got any tips from it, make sure that you put a comment down. And until our next time together, stay beautiful and healthy. And make sure, before you end this video, make sure you check out my link below, which would be my link to the webinar. And the webinar, which is a beautiful workshop, is all designed around how to dine out without feeling guilty. So check that out. Make sure you check it out and let me know what you think.